Good morning, guys. It's day 181. Freaking tired. No energy at all this morning. Woke up at 7:30, went to go get Madison up. Madison told me yesterday that she likes it best when I come in her room and wake her up. So I was like, okay, well, if you wake up before I come and get you, then just stay in your bed. So she was awake when I went in there at 7:30. She was coughing in the middle of the night, so I gave her some, I bought it at the drugstore, but it's like homeopathic stuff, where it's like natural or whatever, and so you can give it to young kids for cough and cold. So I gave her some of that, and then, last night, and then this morning she was still coughing and everything, so I called the principal. And the principal said that unless she's throwing up or has a fever, that she's okay to come in. She wasn't really like snotting everywhere or anything like that. So she knows to cough in her elbow, sneeze in her elbow, wash her hands a lot. So yeah. So Lana and I just got back from taking her there. Let the dogs out, feeding them. I've got a mountain of chores and work to do around here. Not to mention cooking all of these stockpile meals. I was calling them purge meals, like purging my stockpile, but then it occurred to me that maybe that could be misinterpreted, being that this is a weight loss vlog. So I guess I'll just call them stockpile meals. And what I'm doing is I'm just trying to eat and cook everything from my stockpile, my pantry, my freezer, my fridge, everything in the house. So that I don't really have to buy that many new groceries before we go on vacation in less than a month. So this is what I'm working on. I'll just show you guys. What I did was I go on food.com, and I've got lots of personal cookbooks in there where I've kind of organized everything into like chicken, beef, desserts, breads, favorite dinners, have made already, try soon, you know, all these kind of stuff. You can add one recipe to multiple cookbooks so that you can easily find whatever. It would be easier if they would just allow you to put it in one cookbook and then just tag it as you want to tag it, and then you can just search the tags, like, okay, I'm going to tag these 3 recipes desserts, so when I search desserts, those 3 will come up, you know, that kind of thing. But they haven't gotten there yet. So anyway, I've searched my cookbooks, trying to find recipes, get away from her, that I have the ingredients for. So this is what I've come up with. This is on my Cozy, COZI.com that I told you guys about. And this has many shopping lists on it. And right here I've just made a list. It's not a shopping list, but it's just a list of meals that I'm going to be making. Chicken with stuffing in a crock pot, chili with cornbread, tilapia with tomatoes and cheese, salmon with veggies and rice, tuna helper, pasta and meat sauce. I have frozen broccoli cheese soup that I made a while ago in the freezer that needs eaten, barbecue sandwiches with sweet potato fries, frozen pizza, chicken fried rice, yada yada yada. A lot of chicken, a lot of cheese, some fish. So yeah, that's all stuff that I've got in the freezer, in the fridge, or whatever that I'm going to be making. Today I'm going to throw the chili in the crock pot, and then I will probably just throw that in the fridge, because, would you be quiet? Because I've got hamburger, unintentionally, I have hamburger, chicken, and salmon all thawed in my refrigerator, and I've got to cook them quickly because they're going to be going bad soon if I don't. So I've got to figure out a way to do that. So I may just brown the meat up and then just throw that in the fridge, and then I can throw the chili together, because I actually need to cook the chicken with stuffing and gravy. I actually need to cook that today in the crock pot, so I may do that. And then the salmon I can throw in a casserole dish, and I can bake that, and then I can put that back in the fridge. So anyway, it's kind of make ahead meals, because I've got to hurry up and cook this stuff, and then we can eat it for the rest of the week. It's noon, it's lunchtime. I had a fruit crisp, Special K fruit crisps, kind of like little Pop-Tarts, for 100 calories for breakfast. Don't know if I showed you that or not. For morning snack, I had 3 reduced fat Chips Ahoy cookies, and for lunch now I am having leftovers from last night. Mini biscuit pizzas from my stockpile meals, and we are eating the food up. I've got chicken and stuffing and gravy meal in the crock pot for dinner tonight. And I'm also going to brown the hamburger for the chili, which I am probably going to make tomorrow or Wednesday. And then I'm going to make salmon, since it's already thawed in my refrigerator. If it's still good, I'm going to bake that probably tonight for a meal tomorrow. And what I did with these biscuit pizzas is I just put them in the refrigerator last night, and then today I just put them back on the cookie sheet, back in the oven for like 7 minutes at 350, and make them crispy and warm again. Okay guys, it's been like 5 days or something. I haven't been drinking anything but water, but I'm going to have some diet sweet tea from Publix. It's flavored with Splenda, or sweetened with Splenda. And as far as my experience before, this doesn't have nearly the amount of caffeine as Coke Zero does. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so here's dinner. I've overestimated this to be about 500 calories, probably not that much, but that's a chicken and gravy with stuffing, really easy recipe. If I remember, I'll post it below. Oh my god, it is the case of the missing juice cups this week. Give it to me. Alana has lost 2 juice cups in this house, and I cannot find them anywhere. It is 10 to 9. I am still catching up on Real Housewives of New Jersey episodes. Love the Real Housewives of New Jersey and Beverly Hills. I don't watch New York or Orange County or Atlanta. But anyway, I'm on episode 10 now. And I'm still trying to do homework. I've got a discussion forum assignment due tonight, and so I've got some reading to do, and it's due in like 3 hours. I haven't started it yet. But that's my MO. That's what's kind of been working, so that's just kind of what I've been doing, is just like kind of reading on Sunday night, doing the discussion on Monday night when it's due, and written on Tuesday night when it's due. I have already had my frozen yogurt bar for the night, and I'm done. And I am under my calories. That recipe that I made, since I never remember to put the links for anything that I say I'm going to put, you can look it up on food.com if you want to. Just look up crock pot chicken, gravy, and stuffing, and you should find it. It's really super duper easy. It calls for 4 chicken breasts, but I only put 2 in there. They were pretty large ones. You season it with salt and pepper. I've talked about this recipe before. Throw it in the bottom of the crock pot. You put 1 cup of chicken broth over top. For the 2 breasts, I only put 3/4 of the cup. Then you put either Swiss cheese, but I always put mozzarella cheese, about 2 ounces over the chicken breast. Then you, in a bowl, you stir 1 can of cream of chicken, 1 can of cream of mushroom soup, along with 1/4 cup of milk. You stir that up, you pour that over the top of the chicken and the cheese, and then you take a box of stuffing, whatever kind of stuffing that you have, just a regular size box. I've done it with chicken flavor, haven't tried any other flavor, or I haven't tried the cornbread yet either, cornbread stuffing. You just put the whole dry mix over there, over the top, and then you take it calls for 1/2 cup of butter, but I only use 1/4 cup of margarine. I melt that, and then you drizzle it over the top of the stuffing, put it on low for 6 hours, ding ding ding, you got dinner. So, it's really good to me. It's for the simple palate, it's kind of mushy and, you know, it's a little salty, but I like it. Anyway, I've talked about it before. There you go. And actually I made on the side a salad with spinach and romaine. I threw some little grated carrot, tomato, cucumber in that. And my girls liked the salad more than they did the meal. Okay, whatever. I was happy. I should have just made them a huge salad because they do not eat vegetables. So if I could get some green vegetables in them, I should have just done that. But I did give them seconds on the salad. Had to pretty much fight them to eat the other thing, which they liked last time. Chicken, gravy, cheese, I don't know. They weren't taking it tonight. Anyway, weigh-in, did I tell you 154.4? So up 0.4 from yesterday, not surprised. Usually if I have a big loss like that of like 2.5 pounds, you know, I kind of go up a little bit more the next day. So not a big deal, I'm not discouraged. I'm feeling really optimistic because I know that I'm not going to have an indulgence day for like 2 weeks, so I know that I'm really going to get this ball rolling and it's exciting. So, yeah. I'm drinking my water. I had 1 glass of tea earlier, I think I showed you. I did take a nap this afternoon, so I don't think the caffeine really helped me. I didn't really feel any different necessarily today, so hopefully I sleep well tonight. And in the end, it wasn't even really worth it because I didn't even really care for the taste. So I think I'll just be having water again tomorrow. What else? That's it. I miss my husband. He's gone. He's TDY. So, I'm going to be all week alone. I'm going to do homework tomorrow also, and then the rest of the evenings this week I'm going to try to do some of the painting in the dining room. Since I'm probably going to hold off to do the wallpaper, everything that I talked about doing before, until he gets deployed at the end of the year, because that'll give me a project to do. And plus we don't want to spend the money right now because we're going on vacation. I'm just going to paint that the same color as everything else, so hopefully I'll be able to get that done sometime this week in the evenings. And, you know, just catching up on chores, you know, things don't get as dirty with your husband gone, so if I can catch up and have the house clean by the time he gets home this weekend, it'll be a good thing. So, that's it. I'm going to get back to what I was doing, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hope y'all are doing good and being good. Good night.